All right, I'm gonna keep it brief and fast. This is how you lose weight for that summer body you want or that holiday body you want. First things first, you need to get a food scale and a body weight scale. Why? This gives you a better measurement of where you are at and your rate of weight loss and how much calories you're taking in each food you digest, right? Number two, you need to move more. A lot of people do not move more. A lot of people grow up complaining that their metabolism has slowed down. When in real fact, what's happened is that you're more stationary, you're in the office, you're sitting down, you're on the laptop, you're not moving around a lot more. You need to move more. The more you move, the more you burn. Number three, you need to find out your maintenance calories. Maintenance calories is essentially how much calories you are eating per day to stay the same weight, right? Calories essentially is just energy. Keep it that simple. I'm not gonna complicate it for you. Calories is just energy. Food has energy. And if you don't use the energy, it gets stored in your body as fat for later use. This is the time to use that fat. Because now once you found your calories, you're gonna cut it either by 200, 300, 400, 500. For beginners, I would say don't go over 500. 500 is a perfectly healthy weight loss journey, and it will get you to your goal quick. Now that you've cut your calories down, now you are in a deficit, on your way to your perfect dream body. Now we have to focus more on whole foods. Why whole foods? Because whole foods are more satiating and more dense in the belly and give you a better variety of nutrients. You don't want to be eating Snickers and losing weight. Yes, you can do that, but it's not healthy for you long term due to the fact that it's one, calorie heavy and not dense on the belly, meaning you can overconsume on stuff like this. And two, it is not very nutrient dense, meaning you will feel like absolute dog shit. Now that you figured out your calories, now you need to figure out your macronutrients that make up your calories. So, for example, that means protein, fats, and carbs. I would advise you to get 1 gram of protein times your body weight in pounds because protein is more satiating and it keeps you fuller for longer. And for the healthy dietary fats, I will always say 50 minimum for males and 60 minimum for the ladies. Dietary fats are things that most people do not count. People are so obsessed with protein, they forget about their healthy fats. Healthy fats help you regulate your hormones, helps you sleep better, helps your mood, helps your energy. Healthy dietary fats are important, if not more important than your protein intake. Now, for carbs, I don't typically take carbs. The reason I say this is because carbs aren't really necessary. You don't need carbs, right? But if I was to get my carbs, I would get it from fruit sources. Now, I don't really have a number for this, but I would say focus on your protein and fats. And if you want to fill in the carbs, you can fill in the carbs at the end of the day. Now, for micronutrients, I would always advise you to get 500 grams at least or 400 grams at least of fiber. Fiber is so important because fiber keeps you more satiated and more fuller. This is going to be crucial for your weight loss journey. A lot of people tend to binge based on the fact they are not eating enough fiber in their diets. Fiber is so important. And that's it from me, guys. See you later.